A mouse took a stroll through the deep dark wood. A fox saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house." "It's terribly kind of you, fox, but no, I'm going to have lunch with a gruffalo."
In the biggest, brownest, muddiest river in Africa, 2 crocodiles lay with their heads just above the water. One of the crocodiles was enormous. The other was not so big. "Do you know what I would like for my lunch today?" the enormous crocodile asked. "No," the not-so-big one said. "What?" The enormous crocodile grinned, showing hundreds of sharp white teeth. "For my lunch today," he said, "I would like a nice, juicy little child." "I never eat children," the not-so-big one said, "only fish." "Ho, ho, ho," cried the enormous crocodile. "I'll bet if you saw a fat, juicy little child paddling in the water over there, at this very moment you'd gulp him up in one gollop."
Who am I? The olden days. What was it like in the olden days, Dad, in the days when you were a boy? Did you wash your hands with water and soap? Did you have a favourite toy? Did you wear your blazer and cap to school? Did your trousers come down to your knees? Did teachers hit you with slippers and sticks? Did you all say thank you and please? What was it like in the olden days, Mum, in the days when you were like me? Did you have such things as buses and cars? Did the water still fill the sea? Did the moon shine down from the same dark sky? Did the stars still twinkle at night? Did you have such colours as yellow and red, or was everything just black and white?
Butterflies live only short lives. They flower and flutter for just a few glorious weeks, and then they die. To see them, you have to be in the right place at the right time. And that's how it was when I saw the butterfly lion. I happened to be in just the right place at just the right time. I didn't dream him. I didn't dream any of it. I saw him, blue and shimmering in the sun, one afternoon in June when I was young, a long time ago. But I don't forget. I mustn't forget. I promised them I wouldn't.
So this is Shark in the Park by Nick Sherratt. Down at the park, a little boy is testing out his brand new toy. Timothy Pope is looking through his telescope. He looks at the sky, he looks at the ground, he looks left and right, and he looks all around. And this is what he sees. What a nasty surprise! In his loudest voice, Timothy cries, "There's a shark in the park!" Fancy that, it's only a cat. Timothy Pope looks again through his telescope. He looks at the sky, he looks at the ground, he looks left and right and looks all around. And this is what he sees. What a terrible sight! Timothy yells with all his might, "There's a shark in the park!" A shark? Oh no, it's just a crow!
The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So all we could do was to sit, 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 sit. And we did not like it. Not one little bit. And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. We looked, then we saw him step in on the mat. We looked and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And he said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have fun and lots of good fun that is funny.
Everybody has a name. Some are different and some are the same. Some are short and some are long. All are right and none are wrong. My name is, and it's special to me. It's exactly who I want to be.
Down in the valley there were 3 farms. The owners of these farms had done well. They were rich men. They were also nasty men. All 3 of them were about as nasty and mean as any men you could meet. Their names were Farmer Boggis, Farmer Bunce and Farmer Bee. Boggis was a chicken farmer. He kept thousands of chickens. He was enormously fat. This was because he ate 3 boiled chickens smothered with dumplings every day for breakfast, lunch and supper. Bunce was a duck and goose farmer. He kept thousands of duck and geese. He was a kind of pot-bellied dwarf. He was so short his chin would have been underwater in the shallow end of any swimming pool in the world. His food was donuts and goose livers. He mashed the livers into a disgusting paste and then stuffed the paste into the donuts. This diet gave him a tummy ache and a beastly temper.